as a Barca fan, I feel yesterday was one of your most not so fun days, but still we move. What do you think was the mistake that should have been avoided in the first leg?
I think we considered a lot. The goals were just too plenty.
But
It was
don't you
just
think
too
it was
much.
because of the record in the first leg?
I but for me, I do not think about the red card too much because I feel every tackle behind every tackle there's always a result.
Sure,
So we started the game 11-11.
sure.
It was quite unfortunate that we had the red card, but that wasn't the reason for our misfortune.
In the first leg, Abby. Yeah,
Yes, that wasn't. I think the lineup though, and some silly mistakes from the defenders
yeah,
cost us.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
feel I feel it has become a pattern with Barca that when you need your defense the most, that's when they decide to just do giveaways and all that. See what happened in Champions League versus Inter Milan. Very, very avoidable stuff, but still, they found a way to make it work for Inter Milan. And I'm like, okay, see yesterday now. Um, a player got injured in the first half. Kunde got injured. Bade was subbed on for Kunde. Bade got injured. Then, like, I think the whole thing was that for yesterday, I think Flick was just unlucky. But still, I have to say this: I still do not understand the theory behind Flick starting Torres over Lewy for games where you need goals. I'm trying to understand that theory. Then I see Flick bringing on Danny Omo as a sub for games when you need goals. Then Yamal was not in that game. To be honest, maybe he showed at some point, but Yamal was not in that game. Maybe he would say there is no replacement in quote for Yamal at that point. But this is where coaches like Pep, Ancelotti, Jose win games and some do not win. I'm not saying Flick is a bad coach, but I feel if you were a coach like Pep yesterday, he will not do what everybody will expect. I'm very sure someone like Pep will start Rafinha as a 10, play play Yamal somewhere else, then play this guy, what was this young boy's name? Is it Rooney or something? Play Rooney, play Lewy, play Lewy. Yes, because that game yesterday, it was obvious that Atletico Madrid will not attack people. It was very obvious.
yes.
On a normal day, Diego plays 6-3-1. Then on a day when he doesn't need to concede goals, you were not expecting to play to no now. It was even surprising that he even allowed Lookman to start the game. I was thinking he was just going to play block, then put one striker up front just for counter sake. But still, it's a good game. It was a good game. It's only painful that Hansi Flick will not win the Copa del Rey this season, and I think it's going to be difficult now for Madrid to catch up with you guys because that 4 point lead, I know, is going to extend it. It's definitely going to extend it. So, with regards to La Liga, do you think there's any way you guys will slip up or you will win the league?
Before that, before the La Liga, I want to talk about that match today.
Okay,
I think the boys gave us a good fight. If they had this momentum in
in
the
the
first
first
leg,
leg, yeah,
I don't see us losing.
sure.
But it's not bad. At least let's give Atletico something to hold for the season.
Although they
It ha- it,
didn't,
it, ha-
although
it has been long with this.
forgive my words, but I don't think they deserve to qualify. But it's football. It's football.
Yeah, it's football. Football sometimes
It's not
it's
fair.
painful though.
That's fair.
Most times sometimes the best team doesn't win.
That's what. Yes, sure.
So the best team doesn't win. So that's football. So and then the La Liga has well, I don't see Madrid catching up with Barca. I
I'm
don't
telling
see
you.
them catching
I'm
up
telling you.
because the focus is on La Liga and Champions League.
Yeah.
And I'm a Barca fan though, but I see Barca slipping out of Champions League. I
Okay.
know I don't know.
I
I'm a
think
Barca fan. I'm a
you
guy
guys are
fan.
playing. Who's Barca's opponent in UCL against F?
We're, we're playing
Newcastle.
We're playing Newcastle, yes, we're playing Newcastle.
Ah, that's not easy.
We're playing Newcastle, but we might not lose against Newcastle, but I don't see I
Even
don't see
if
Barca going to
even if for any reason you go through, you get by Newcastle, you are going to play either Arsenal or PSG or Chelsea
Atletico.
or Athletic exactly
No,
or
not
Athletic.
not
Okay,
Chelsea. We're not missing Chelsea
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
finals.
The other, yes, you are like it's going to be tough
It's
game
either
from now on.
or Atletico.
Yeah. So but the truth
So
is,
it's still
it's,
it's still
it's it's still
50.
hard. The only thing you guys can actually say, okay, we can. The only thing you guys can like control now is the what's it called?
50.
The only thing you guys can control now is the La Liga. At least you have a
Yeah.
4 point lead. Just keep winning, because this Champions League is not sure for anybody. Okay. So let's see. EPL resumes again today, and for the first time in a long time, Arsenal and City are playing on the same day at the same time. And I think yesterday we raised the point in the red card pod community that EPL just has this way of creating talk for no reason. Because I checked it for the past 2 3 seasons, Man City have had at least one game ahead over every other team that's in the title race for no reason. Especially when you understand that they are in the same tournament with these guys. So what's the advantage that's giving them one game ahead? I think the game they are playing this evening against Forest is their one game ahead. And after this game, they will play one more game before Arsenal play again. I don't want to sound biased, but I just think the EPF has a way of making things work for Man City. But still, what do you think about the game of today, Forest and Man City?
But for City is going to win the game.
Like
The big game for me today
Arsenal Brighton,
to Aston Villa Chelsea.
Arsenal
Aston
Brighton.
Villa are playing at home.
Yes,
Aston Villa are playing at home to
yes.
Chelsea. Then Newcastle Manchester United.
Chai, chai.
Manchester United we want to win so that if Aston Villa should win,
They will go third.
they'll still remain third. So I think the battle right now in today's game is Aston Villa, Chelsea, Newcastle, Manchester United.
And
Manchester
if
United
you
want
and
to
if
want
you
to
see exactly, and if you see how this league is structured now, there is a battle between first and second, third and fourth. Like
yes,
perfect timing. If Aston Villa do not win Chelsea today and Man United somehow win Newcastle, which will be hard. If Man United win Newcastle, Aston Villa might not even finish top four. If
yes.
Chelsea lose today, Chelsea should forget about the top four. That's just it's very easy. It's that easy. But I feel Aston Villa have this edge over Chelsea. But I doubt if Man United will win Newcastle though.
Yeah,
For title races, I think that Newcastle and Man City game will be won in the first half. There's no big deal there. There's no big deal there.
they're not big deal.
Except
Arsenal are playing Brighton.
which is going to be a very tricky match. Danny Welbeck always turns to prime Ronaldo anytime he's playing us. But still, we'll do what we can do. I think it's going to be a very tricky
Yeah,
match, but I do not see us
I see.
losing the game.
No, I don't see Arsenal losing. I
I
see
do not,
Arsenal
yeah, I do not see us losing that game.
edging
I do not see us losing that. I
the
think the major game there is that Man U and Newcastle. That's the
Man
major
U,
game.
Aston Villa, Chelsea.
So,
Those are the major games.
like Chelsea lost on Sunday. They know if they lose today, they are going to play Europa. It's normal. Now we need to discuss this Liverpool case because I don't understand again.
Those are what they swear for.
I don't understand. Wolves drew with Arsenal. The whole world went crazy. I told them, I said, Wolves look easy to beat, but they are not easy to beat. How many big teams have actually beat them this season? Now, they allowed Salah to equalize. 90 plus. They went to break Slot's heart. Liverpool fans now are saying Slot should be sacked, Slot should be this. And I'm like, when he won the league for you guys, Slot was the best. Now they are saying he won the league using Klopp's team. I'm like, all these ones is just excuse. It's excuse. Because normally you will expect Liverpool to win Wolves, but it didn't happen. It's football. The same way you will expect Atletico Madrid to win Levante, But sometimes you see full time Levante for Atletico 1. It's football. But Real Madrid lost to Osasuna. It's football. Anything can happen. I think football of these days is getting past that place of predictions. You have to actually hope that whatever you've wished for is what happens. Because
Yes,
this
yes.
evening now, bros, don't be surprised if Aston Villa win Chelsea 4-0. Don't be surprised if Newcastle win Man United. Anything can happen. Don't be surprised if Brighton beat us. It's normal. Ehen. So that aside, though, what are your predictions for this evening's top three? Will I say top three games? Arsenal, Brighton, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Newcastle United.
Aston Villa versus Chelsea. That would be a goal, but Aston Villa will still win.
Okay, not a win, but a win.
Yes, Aston Villa will win.
Okay,
But this Arsenal game, I don't see Arsenal losing, and I still don't
but
see Arsenal winning.
exactly, exactly.
I don't see them winning. I still don't see them winning. But if they should win, it should be one goal deficit.
I'm telling you, if it's too much,
Yes. Then Newcastle,
Man United.
Manchester. I don't see Newcastle losing,
Ask.
and I still don't see.
I was about to say, as an anti-Mama you fan.
No. In as much as I don't like Man U, I dislike Manchester United, but I don't wish them bad.
Okay.
I'm, I'm not biased when it comes to
The
football.
predictions analysis, yeah, I get.
Yeah, so I do not see Newcastle losing, and I still don't see Man U losing.
So it may be a draw.
Yes, they are going to share the point.
Okay, so I
It's a
think
good.
if you notice, the red card pod now has full time a prediction analysis bot. So we'll impute your predictions into the bot, into the AI, and see what it can bring out. But anyways, lastly, boss, this World Cup, are you sure it's going to hold? Just be honest. It's a simple oh yes or no.
The way Trump did it now, I'm not sure that's good. The way Trump did behave now, this not
See,
good.
I said this thing earlier. I said it's a World Cup, and you are giving it to Trump. Now, Trump is the most power hungry human being on earth right now.
Yes,
Since the beginning of this year, every month, a major public figure has been killed by Trump or by the US. Now, it's World Cup here. World Cup is in 3 months. 3 months. And there is tension in Mexico. There's tension in US. The only safe country now is
yes,
Canada. But they cannot play all the games in Canada. Now, countries are
yeah,
withdrawing from the World Cup. Even the governing body of football, the FIFA themselves, I think at this point they are regretting that they gave it to US because now they uploaded the statement which they hear that weather during that period in the US will be extremely hot. So games will not be for 1 hour 30 minutes, which is the normal 90 minutes. Games can extend into 2 hours or even 3 hours due to the water breaks and all. And I'm like, that's going to be too boring. It's going to be too stressful for the players. And this World Cup is going to affect player performance in the new season to come.
yeah.
Because especially the regular starters, you can't expect them to play 2 hours plus of football. Let's say they play on Monday, then they play again on Thursday or so. Then they go back to their league. They play preseason. Then they'll now go back again to their league and start games. It's going to affect the balance of domestic leagues. But I'm just hoping all these issues are sorted because it will not be fun if they postpone the World Cup. It will not be fun. Or better still, they should host it in our country. We have light and security. So
And we're even seeing updates that the finalist one is not going to be held
in Dubai, yeah, in Saudi.
they are thinking of coming to Spain, England, or I think which other country? I think
But to
Mexico. So
To be honest, no, Mexico is cancelled. Just remove that one. The most neutral ground now to play football is England. That's the most neutral place to play football. Because if you are going to play the Finalissima in England, it's the perfect place. Why? Because there are no. If you're going to play that thing in Saudi, most of the fans of football in Saudi are Ronaldo fans, and by extension, you might not like get that traction you need. You get, because Ronaldo is not going to play and all that stuff. So if you're going to play it in England, it will be neutral because England is like the center of football as it stands now. Spain would have been an option, but but Spain would be in the finalissima, so it would be like one-sided a bit. You get. So I'm hoping that FIFA have a resolution to this conflict, and they complained last week on X that people are not buying tickets, and I'm like, why would they buy tickets in the first place? Because nobody is sure as at this point if it's going to hold. So I think it might
Yeah,
still hold, but they should not make it look. I think the issue now, bros, is they're making this thing look like a more political thing than a football thing. That's just the simple truth. Because Trump is
this,
bombing everybody, doing this, doing this, doing that. And imagine Iran, their first 3 games in the World Cup are to be played in the US. Like, how does
yes,
that work? How does that work?
and they
So people are
and they
concerned for
out.
their safety. Yes, now it doesn't make any sense. But hopefully it works out, and hopefully the predictions for this evening will come out as they should. I do not want my team to drop points. I'm trying to feel or hope that Nottingham Forest will help me do something. I don't know. I do not see Chelsea winning Aston Villa. I do not see Newcastle winning United. And as you rightly said, that match will be a draw or a very narrow. Sesko will score, Shao. Sesko will score, no, but that match will be a draw. That match will be a draw.
Sesko will not score any goal today.
Yeah, sure. That guy is in form. Oh. He has more goals
Sesko,
than Haaland this year. Oh.
Sesko is not scoring
Okay.
in this game.
Why do you think so?
You see, Sesko is not scoring. You know,
Because of
Sesko has
the defense of Newcastle.
not because of the defense, but I don't see Sesko scoring.
Ah, tough. Okay.
I don't see him scoring.
Okay.
That's it. Really. So let me go back to what I'm doing.
All right, boss. Thank you so much, boss.
Thank